welcome back to another fun episode from the Artsy Amateur. Today we're going a little gothic and in a black magic woman themed painting for my Aunt Karma. So sit back, relax, and let's get to work. Okay, so let's get to know a little bit more about my Aunt Karma. Here's a little bit about my Aunt Karma. She's always been pretty rad. She loves dark, gothic, gargoyle, castle-y style vibes. Lots of black, red, gray, and I'm really excited to make this painting for her and go along with her really cool house decor that she already has. So seeing her vibe, her wall decor, we are going to be painting on a black canvas today. And very much like the color schemes in her house, we're going to be using predominantly black. We want this to be dark and gothy. We're also going to be using two different reds. So these are Master's Touch Premixed pouring acrylics. This one is just a regular red. This one is a pearlized red, so it's a bit darker and has a metallic sheen. And then to add in a little bit of lightness and try to mix some gray, beautiful gray colors to the black, we're going silver metallic as well. So in order to make the black here, I usually do use solely Master's Touch Premixed pouring acrylics, but today, because I needed a lot and it's starting to break my bank buying all of the premixed, I decided to make my own. So this is Liquitex black and also a little bit of pouring medium from Eerie. So nice and liquidy and ready to go. So this is going to be our main base color. And then our three accent colors for the red, the pearlized red, and then the metallic silver. Okay, so what I wanted to try today, I have 2 cups over here, and I'm going to be pouring these cups in layers of the colors. And then we're going to be doing 2 simultaneous flip cups. So I think that's going to give us a beautiful array of all of these colors mixing together, but also having them stand on their own for a dark and creepy vibe. So let's get to mixing these cups. So for each one, I'm going to put a base of black in, and quite a bit, because when you're doing these cups, the bottom color is actually, if you want to think about it, going to be the top color when you flip it over. So we do want a nice dark vibe to this. So I'm going to be putting in those 2 layers, okay? And I'll put this over here because we will be coming back to it. And the next layer I want to do is this beautiful pearlized red. So this is a gorgeous metallic dark red, and we're just going to be layering it right on top of the black in both of these cups. All right. And then we're going to go to this very beautiful vibrant red. So this is just a basic red that I use quite a bit. Usually I'm using it to mix other colors, but today it's going to be the star of the show, so I'm excited for that. So again, pouring it right over top of that pearlized red in both cups. Okay, now we have our silver metallic color to put on top of the red. And I'm not going to add a lot because I'm a little bit nervous about adding too much. Again, we want it to be kind of dark and spooky. And I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So I want that to stay very silver. And that's going to mix with the red a little bit. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in back with the black and then go back to the silver so we can get a beautiful gray color on top of those. All right, back in with the silver. And that should make and mix for a beautiful gray color. A dark, deep gray. Okay, then we'll come back in with our bright red. And we have tons of paint, by the way, here, which is good because usually I don't have enough. So I don't think we'll have to be adding any extender today. And there is a paint calculator. I know Mina has it on her site and I saved it because I'm always just eyeballing what I want to do, but it's definitely a good idea to save on paint if you don't want, these mixing much and don't want to have a bunch of leftover. So, all right, we're gonna put in one more thing of the red, the pearl red, pearlized red. Okay, and then also for our base color, we want to add some black as well. Okay, we do have our cups ready here. So you can see there's some beautiful swirling layers here. And I'll bring the camera down so you can see them close up. All right, so here we are with our 2 paint cups. You can see this beautiful ring in the center here. And if you go down, you can see where the black is going to be mixing with that pearlized red into the bright red, hints of the metallic silver, and then back to black. So I'm really excited to flip these over and see how they play. All right, here goes nothing. So I'm gonna take this one and flip it on this side, and then this one and flip it on this side. All right, and it should make for some beautiful colors. Tappy tap. And I already see so many stunning colors forming here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna lift this one up. Oh boy, look at all that red, red, red. Okay, now let's do this one. Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. So pretty already. I love the cells that are forming just from flipping it. So just going to tilt it a tiny bit just so we can torch it, get a lot of the bubbles out, and then go from there. All right, let's tilt this out. I love this edge over here, so I'm gonna try to save most of that. So let's go over here to this corner. This is such cool design here. I love this. All right. Come back to the center. Maybe we'll just come down to this corner now. All right. Back to the center. And this will dry, by the way, a little bit darker. So it's kind of good that it's a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be, because it's definitely gonna dry a little bit darker. But wow, that lacing detail is so stunning. Look back. All right, now the final edge here. Ooh, that is stunning. Wow, wow, wow. Let me bring it back a little bit. Okay, that is gorgeous. Wow. I want one for myself now. Wow, lovely. It's a lot of red with black lacing throughout, which is so stunningly beautiful. And some of these cells are popping up in there too. So I think this is going to dry beautifully. Let me touch up the sides and then bring you down for a closer look while it's wet. Okay, here we are close up, and wow, this is shockingly beautiful. I mean, it's giving me Bram Stoker vibes. I mean, look at this lacing detail. That is so beautiful. And a lot of that came from the flipping of the cup, creating those dimensions. We got some streaks going through, which is really cool. So you know how I love marble paintings. Well, this one kind of has that vibe, but with extra lacing and detail. So, and I love how it kind of is an ombre at the corners. That is pure accident. I didn't plan for that, but it kind of gets darker as it goes to the corners. So, absolutely stunning. And I can't wait to see how this dries. So, I will see you guys there. All right, here we are the next day. It's mostly dry and I love how it is. However, there's a lot more red than was planned and we do have some texture down here. So I did send a picture of this to my aunt asking her if this is what she had in mind, and I told her to be honest, of course, because you know there's always things we can tweak. And she mentioned, you know, yeah, it does have a lot of red, maybe some more black, and then really we kind of lost some of the silver after it dried. I mean, you can see little bits up in here highlighting some things, but not a lot of silver. So in order to break up the red, I'm going to add some more silver and black. And for the black, I think what would look really cool is I do have a crackle medium. So I think I'm going to put some of that crackle medium in this big giant red area here and then paint black over top of it. That way when it shows through, the underneath is going to show through and it's going to be crackled. And I think it's going to look really cool. So let's get started. I'll show you guys the modifications I'm going to make. So for the silver, I do thankfully have an acrylic paint here that is the exact same as the Premixed pouring acrylic in the silver metallic. So I am just going to use this basic acrylic paint to add some of that silver detail. All right, now that we have some silver accents on, I am going to let this dry. Come back in with the crackle medium, let that dry, and then put the black paint on top of it. So we let this dry for an hour now, and I am going to now put this crackle medium on over top of the red and the silver that I'm going to then apply the black over top. Okay, we're gonna let that dry for an hour and then come in and put the black top coat on. Okay, now this is dry and we're gonna put our black paint, Mars Black from Liquitex. All right, I think that looks beautiful. Let's see how it dries for tomorrow. All right, here we are with the high gloss finish added, everything dry. Honestly, it's a little bit hard to video and photograph in this lighting, and especially with the gloss, but some of the details are just so stunning. I love the black lacing. The crackle turned out really cool. And then we have some more black and red details up here. Again, I apologize for the glare. I tried to get rid of it and it's like impossible. But this is so dark and powerful, and gosh, it makes me feel a certain way when I look at it. So yeah, I think this is gonna go really well in her house, and I'll post a picture in the comments here when she does have it hung up. So thanks for going through the journey with me. It was quite a journey, you know, many modifications later, and I'm happy with the results. It's definitely interesting and one of the more challenging paintings I've done. So I hope you all really enjoyed it. Well, thank you so much for tuning in with me on today's video. I had so much fun making this for my aunt. I hope she loves it. And I am feeling the Gothic vibe. Maybe I'll do it again here soon. All right, take care everyone. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for some more fun upcoming videos, and share with your friends if you think they would find this interesting as well. All right, everyone, have a great day. See you next time.